powering vintage All-American 5 tube radios off pure DC, running them off batteries. Right here I have 120 volts DC of lithium iron phosphate batteries. Right at 120.1 volts. Each pack is 40 volts. They're about 15 amp hour packs. We're out in a very rural setting, halfway between Las Vegas and Los Angeles. And you can see there's no line cord here. So what we're going to do is we're going to see how these perform in a purely rural setting. And we're at sundown right now. The sun is going down. We're going to see how these perform in a purely rural, no background hum, 60 cycle noise, city switching mode power supply environment. Purely quiet out here. There's nothing generating electrical noise. I did some testing. These will run off AC or DC, although because they only use a half-wave rectifier, polarity does matter. On some of them, I went through and put a positive on the positive lead of the plug. Other ones, we're going to just have to figure it out by reversing them. I had to disconnect the clock motor in this one because running it on DC, the clock motor will smoke in short order. So let's get to it. We'll start with the Philco. See what we got here to start with. This is a Philco Ford twin speaker. $35 watts. This is just a very basic All-American 5 radio. Model F208.
What day, son?
Port of Los Angeles and for its boss. The critical need for medical supplies
makes KNX
an important time for the port, and now its executive director, Gene Soroka, has been appointed the city's chief logistics officer by Los Angeles.
I think we've got one to brewing.
Mary Jane girls in my house.
그리고 S&P 500은
It's a very bizarre situation. Here's something.
training programs and education assistance for people in your community.
During a time of crisis. This Message of Hope series, Rachel Cruz, was Monday night.
Battery test. We carry a wide variety of batteries, even those hard to find ones, so we can.
Okay, so there's the Philco Ford twin speaker. Okay, next is this radio, which I repaired or something in a previous video. So here we go. This should really have a long wire on it. This radio does not use a coil antenna. Do I hear Olivia Newton-John? And I forgot the tuning dial's broken on this, so I have to tune this from the back.
You got 3 hours. Nobody needs to complain.
That's the overarching message in my brand new series.
Well, this thing. Yeah, this really needs a good antenna. Okay, next up is Mr. CBS. I did a silver mica video on this, but did not recap it, so this has got most of the papers in it. See if we could smoke this clock.
Everyone loves a good underdog story, that's for sure.
Well, these two work pretty bad. This one and that one. Okay, next up is this GE AM/FM 60s.
To Bush, yeah, to Reagan, to
Cover the registration.
Every day and
Broadcast at Southern California Edison.
Breezing through the storm. If you've been hurt or in an accident, Sweet James has got you.
KNX.
Help is always within reach. Keep Sweet James's number in your hip pocket. He'll be everywhere you are.
for your schedule. See why NCI was.
Ooh, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Now, on FM, we'll get a lot of stations from the highway and from Vegas, probably.
Don't pay too much for your next car. For a sweet, new-to-you ride.
Okay, well, you cannot deny that the GE and the Philco work best. I really need to go through that one. You know, it could have weak tubes or whatever. We should do a repair video out here in the bush. bring everything and try and maximize the sensitivity in a low signal environment, because I'm so used to working in LA where everything is, you know, super strong, that when I'm out here, it's a totally different world. I mean, you can actually see the sensitivity performance difference in the radio. So
Runs out of ventilators as the national stockpile is depleted. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo says this is life and death.
It's very simple. 6 million jobs lost.
notice, no buzzing, no sizzling, no crackling, no nothing between stations.
Last week's 3.3 million. The total number of jobs lost in just the past 2 weeks is nearly 10 million.
Gotta love it, man. And it's, can we see inside? Not really. It's pure tube. It's all tube. This is a subcarrier radio from a recent video, and these are super hot, super loud, super good sounding performers. And this one, I cut a hole in it so I could get to the AM FM switch. I got it on AM. I don't know why I put the antenna up. Let's see how this performs compared to the tube stuff.
And try it for free. In just 15 minutes a day, you'll be on your way to speaking a new language in just a few weeks. And right now, you can try
Now, the NBA is suspending game. Tu pasión. This starts tomorrow morning. Highway 49 beginning tomorrow morning at 6, and just as soon as...
No contest. There's no contest. This blows all the tube stuff away.
Come follow me, family.
Serve their time and they can move.
So, that kind of says a lot.
Utah, after that state's governor allowed
Okay, let's try another one we've worked on recently. Okay, let's test this beauty right here.
Left there. Previously, those patients would be taken to the hospital for further access to the private. This is an effort to allow hospital staff to treat and focus on the crush of critically ill COVID-19.
I'm trying to keep all the antennas oriented the same way.
Bobblehead, now there's a movement underway for Dr. Anthony Fauci to be named sexiest man alive.
LA City is making a parking policy changes to make curbside pickups easier. And a local communities in mourning after a Riverside County Sheriff's Department deputy died after contracting the virus. But
Salt Vegas.
Okay, you cannot deny. We could try this on FM. Let me see. FM.
That means no more freaking homeschool work.
Okay, well, the tube radio blows this away on FM, but the tube radio does not blow this away on FM. This is kicking ass so far, the subcarrier radio.
Slow down.
Claudia Pescutek, X and 7 News Radio.
13 more desks. And I believe when they say to everybody in Seattle, stay home for 2 weeks. Everyone's like, what? Stay home for 2 weeks? To the end of the season is out. Yeah. Is Duke going to? Well, again, what we just reported a moment.
Yeah, he did, and there's been a lot of attention paid to this hospital. Of this hospital, what we're hearing in terms of accounts, medical professionals telling us at CNN earlier today.
Wearing masks, New York not wearing masks. That is amazing. That is a stark difference. All right, so let's clarify why exactly we should wear masks. Is it to prevent us from infecting others mainly, or is it mainly to prevent us from getting infected?
It's mainly to help others. It's you're doing the right thing by your community. But think about it this way. We know that the spread is from the little micro droplets we're talking. If you have something.
Okay, well, you cannot argue that the transistor sets, these two outperform all the tube stuff.